Our next presenter is Win Seaton. Winston Wynne Leonard Seaton, born in Toronto, Ontario, 74 years ago, had his first painting in a traveling show to Australia at the age of 10. Educated at the Nova Scotia College of Art, Vancouver School of Art, and London College of Printing and Design in the UK, he co-founded the Harmony Lake group of painters with Azor Viano, who studied with Arthur Lismer of the Group of Seven. He practiced as a print designer for 34 years, was the design coordinator for Expo 86, instructor at NASCAD, BCIT, and UCFV. His art can be found in private collections in most Canadian provinces, United Kingdom, Germany, Netherlands, and Poland. Since retirement in 2000, he has painted full-time in his studios in Nova Scotia and Maple Ridge. Please welcome Mr. Win Seaton.
Thank you. I guess I've been kicking around quite a long time. I look at all these young people and think, oh yeah, okay, I did that when I was 25 or so. What I want to talk about today is sort of a twofold. Because my work is hanging out in the hall, in the lobby, and it is abstract painting in this particular group of painting, I wanted to explain a little bit about a few misconceptions. This is an example of two completely abstract things. When I say abstract, I'm talking about a pure abstract work. One from Jean-Paul Rappel, who's an artist from Quebec, and this other one, Gerard Prentice from the States. Because abstract painting is not represented, one must think of the shape of a relationship of color and structure when you're looking at a piece of work. It's something that it comes to a person sometimes early in life. You know, going back to the dictionary version of this, is the abstract art uses a visual language of shape, form, color, and line to create a composition which may exist without independence for visual reference in the world. This is sort of complete abstract. The way that I look at it, the evolution of an individual artist. It comes to some artists early in their career. I've met people that it's come to in their early 20s. Most artists get this when they're in their senior years. Picasso was what I consider most artists are abstract artists. He started out in early career doing very nice stuff, and then even though he moved in the later part of career to what we call semi-abstract, it's still recognizable as a figure of a female or person. This is one of our only living artists that's considered a semi-abstraction. David Hockney, he started with his work as a young person, went to abstract work, and now he's in his 80s and he's working on his iPad, and he does his drawing, projects his stuff all over the world, and they put it in the gallery. This gentleman was my former instructor, Jack Shadbolt, who a lot of us consider Canada's answer to Picasso. And he went from very realistic drawing into abstract most of his life. And this is now working into the type of work that you'll see out here in the lobby. The Picton Castle was a square rigger out of Lunenburg, used to bring back artifacts from the South Seas, and this was a dugout canoe that I spotted on the dock there. And I took micro photography of all the hull of this particular ship, and it sort of the people there in Tahiti, and that they would do several coats of paint every year. They pulled it out of the water and they put out more coats of paint on it, and the paint would chip off, and you would get this kind of a feeling. Now they call it respect. There's a shot of the bow, and this is one of the paintings you'll find outside with my version. I work. I have to kind of relate to something that is a reality, and that's where the two things. I work in different types of materials, drywall compound. Now this spot here on the side of, they stuck a chunk of plastic stuff you put in a car body. And here I did it in my painting, and it sort of gave me the feeling of the Hiroshima of the bomb. Several layers of paint that have chipped off. They started probably with a white hull, went to a blue hull, went to a pink hull, and then the paint chipping off made this beautiful type of feeling. And of course, I peg it with a name when I get to the point of laying in the canvas. This one spoke to me as the plights of the earth, the shifting of the plights and the volcanic material in the middle of the earth, and that's the spot of it here that you can see. This one here, they caulk in between the lines here with caulking material. You see the nails and everything here, and I stepped back from throwing the mud at it and said, "Hey, this looks like the Titanic with a gorge in the bow, the flares that went up at night." And so I have to find a realistic imagery with it. This, it's no, but you get the blue sky, the water, and the landmass in between. So I'm moving away from an actual thing, but my motivation and my originality comes from the canoe. Again, this one here, they had patched it with a whole bunch of guck in here, white thing. And by the time I had finished this, I envisioned it as the White Cliffs of Dover in the UK. And I use a lot of a caulking gun and silicone material. This one here, they'd put a row of tin in some of the cracks to try to fill it up, and the tin was breaking away, and I envisioned a bunch of rocks. So it gave me the feeling of a breakwater, and that's sort of how I get my imagery. These are a couple of my further semi-abstract work of marine flags that were in the lobby but are not in the lobby now. I don't particularly know, but I'm going to have them in my major show that is going to come up in January. So I just want to do a little self-promotion here. In January, I'm going to have this 5 decades. Now that, hey guys, that's 50 years. And it's going to be in January 3rd. I've got a sign-up sheet in the lobby for anybody that wants to receive an invitation. And that's my talk for tonight. So thank you very much.